Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and treasure hunters. Welcome to another exciting episode where we uncover the most valuable and ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that could be hiding in your collection. We're talking about pennies that are worth thousands, tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stick around because you might just have a fortune sitting in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and focusing on one special penny that could change your life. If you have a 1977 Lincoln penny, you might be holding on to a small fortune. In fact, one of these pennies recently sold for $82,663 at auction. That's right, this tiny copper coin is worth thousands of dollars, and today, we're going to uncover why. We'll cover the history, minting errors, rarity, and what makes this coin so valuable. So, if you have a jar of pennies lying around, grab them now because you could be sitting on a jackpot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on valuable coins you should look out for. Segment 1. The history of the 1977 Lincoln penny. The 1977 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark below the year. It belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Penny Series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that dates back to 1909 when the Lincoln cent was first introduced. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. In 1977, millions of pennies were produced, and most were used in everyday transactions. However, some rare errors and high-grade examples have skyrocketed in value, making them highly desirable to collectors today. Segment 2. How many were minted? The Denver Mint struck an astounding 4,149,062,300 pennies in 1977. That's over 4 billion coins. Since the mintage was so high, you might wonder, how can a common penny be worth so much money? Well, the value of a 1977 Lincoln penny depends on condition, rarity, and minting errors, which we will discuss next. Segment 3. Rare errors that increase value. Not all 1977 pennies are worth thousands of dollars, but some error coins can fetch a massive price at auction. Here are some of the most valuable errors to watch out for. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice with a slight shift, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the date, mint mark, or inscriptions like, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." A 1977 penny with strong doubling could be worth thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. If the penny was struck improperly and appears misaligned, it's an off-center error. Depending on the percentage of misalignment, these can sell for $100 to over $5,000 if the date is visible. Die break. This happens when a small raised line appears between the B and E in Liberty. While not as valuable as other errors, these can still fetch around $50 to $200. Clipped planchet. If a portion of the coin is missing due to an error in the cutting process, it's called a clipped planchet error. These are highly sought after and can sell for hundreds of dollars. If you find any of these errors on your 1977 penny, get it certified by a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC because it could be worth a small fortune. Segment 4. Condition matters. Understanding coin grades, aside from errors. The condition of your 1977 penny plays a huge role in its value. Coin collectors use the Sheldon Coin Grading Scale, 1 to 70, to determine a coin's quality. Poor to good condition, P1 to G4. These are heavily worn coins with faded details and are usually worth only face value. Fine to very fine, F12 to VF30. The coin has moderate wear but clear details, worth around $1 to $10. Extremely fine, XF40 to XF45. Minor wear with sharp details, valued at $20 to $100. Mint state, MS60 to MS65. Coins with little to no wear, worth anywhere between $500 and $10,000. Gem mint state, MS66 to MS70. These are the rarest, most perfect coins with no visible flaws, And this is where the value skyrockets to $82,663 or more. If you find a 1977 D Lincoln penny in gem mint condition, you have something extremely valuable. Segment 5. Auction Records and Market Value. So, why is this penny worth $82,663? Well, rare high-grade examples with full mint luster, no scratches, and sharp details have set record-breaking prices at auction. The highest graded MS67 Plus red 1977 D penny was sold at a major auction for $82,663, making it one of the most valuable Lincoln Memorial pennies ever. If you think you have a 1977 D Lincoln penny in high grade, get it professionally graded because you might have a rare gem worth thousands. Segment 6. How to sell your 1977 D penny. If you think you have a valuable 1977 D penny, here's how to sell it. Check for errors and condition. Examine the coin under a magnifying glass and compare it to certified high-value examples. Get it graded. Send your coin to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional authentication. Listed online, you can sell your penny on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Visit a coin dealer. A local coin shop or numismatic show might offer a great price for rare pennies. The 1977 D Lincoln penny is proof that everyday pocket change can be worth a fortune. If you have one in high mint state or with rare errors, you could be looking at a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. So, don't overlook those old pennies in your collection. They could be worth more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so others can check their coins too. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you have a 1977 D Lincoln cent. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare and valuable coins, then you're in for a treat today. We're talking about a 1978 D Lincoln 1-cent penny that has shocked the numismatic world with its staggering market value of $79,254. That's right, a single penny that could change your life. You might even have one sitting in your pocket right now without realizing its worth. So, stick around as we dive deep into the history, rare errors, grading, and why collectors are paying top dollar for this incredible coin. History of the 1978 D Lincoln penny. The 1978 D Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark found just below the date on the obverse. This penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. It features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. In 1978, the U.S. Mint produced 4,280,233,000 pennies in Denver alone, making it a very common coin. However, what sets certain pennies apart is their condition, rarity, and unique mint errors. Even though billions were minted, only a few have special qualities that make them worth thousands of dollars today. What makes the 1978 D penny valuable? Now you might be wondering, why would someone pay $79,254 for a penny that was made in such high numbers? Well, there are a few major reasons why some 1978 D pennies are incredibly valuable. Mint state condition, high-grade coins, coins that have been preserved in near-perfect condition without wear or scratches can fetch a fortune. A 1978 D penny graded MS67 Plus or MS68 by PCGS or NGC is extremely rare and sought after by collectors. Mint errors and variations. Certain rare minting errors can make a 1978 D penny unique. Some errors to look out for include double die obverse, DDO. If the lettering or Lincoln's portrait appears doubled, the coin could be worth thousands. Off-center strikes. If the coin was misaligned during the striking process, creating a partially missing design, it could be valuable. Broad strike errors. A coin without a raised rim due to a striking issue can also be rare. Repunched mint mark, RPM. If the D mint mark was stamped more than once, it could significantly increase the value. Lustrous red color. Pennies are graded based on their color: brown, BN, red-brown, RB, and red RD. A fully red, Uncirculated 1978 penny is much rarer than its brown or red-brown counterparts and is worth significantly more. Auction record and market value. So, how did one of these pennies reach a value of $79,254? Well, in recent years, collectors have been paying record-breaking prices for high-quality and error coins. The highest auction price for a 1978 Lincoln penny was $79,254, and it was a mint state red, MS68RD, specimen with flawless surfaces and incredible eye appeal. If you have a 1978 penny and think it might be valuable, consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC. A high-grade coin can mean the difference between a regular penny and a life-changing fortune. Even an MS66RD penny can still fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. How to find a valuable 1978 penny? Now, let's talk about how you can check your 1978 pennies to see if you have a jackpot coin. Examine the condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the better. Coins in near-perfect condition are the most valuable. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to inspect the coin for doubling, mint mark variations, or striking mistakes. Check the color. If your penny still has its original red luster, it could be worth more. Weigh your coin. A regular 1978 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly different, it might be a rare planchet error. Get it graded. If you believe your coin is in excellent condition, send it to a professional grading service for verification. The 1978 Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like just another common coin, but in the right condition and with the right errors, it can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. So, before you spend that old penny, take a closer look. You never know what you might have in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin videos. Let me know in the comments if you have any rare or valuable coins in your collection. I'd love to hear about them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins and valuable pennies, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that could be hiding in your pocket change, and if it's the right one, it could be worth an incredible $80,881. That's right, a single penny from 1980 has been sold for that astonishing amount. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about this rare coin, including its history, key features, minting errors, and why collectors are willing to pay so much for it. So, stick around until the end because you might just have a fortune sitting in your coin jar. History of the 1980 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse, or front, of the penny features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln. This design has remained largely unchanged for over a century, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. By 1980, the U.S. Mint was still producing Lincoln pennies in vast quantities, with millions minted at various locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, what makes the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special is that it lacks a mint mark but has unique characteristics that set it apart from ordinary pennies. No mint mark, what does it mean? Now you might be wondering, what does no mint mark mean, and why is it important? Typically, U.S. coins have a small letter indicating where they were minted. For example, laughing face for Denver's for San Francisco, P for Philadelphia. But pennies from Philadelphia usually had no mint mark before 1980. In most cases, a missing mint mark from a Philadelphia penny isn't rare because Philadelphia didn't use a mint mark until 2017 for cents. However, there are special cases where a missing mint mark is due to a minting error, die variety, or a production anomaly, which can make the coin extremely valuable. What makes the 1980 no mint mark penny worth so much? Not all 1980 pennies without a mint mark are worth thousands, but some rare varieties are worth tens of thousands of dollars. Here's what makes a 1980 penny incredibly valuable: high-grade condition, MS67 or higher. If a 1980 penny has been well preserved, with sharp details, no wear, and a glossy red finish, it can fetch thousands at auction. Collectors pay top dollar for pennies that are graded MS67, MS68, or even higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Rare minting errors. Some 1980 no-mint mark pennies have unique errors that increase their value. Some of the most sought-after errors include double die obverse, DDO. This means the coin's design was struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect, especially in the date and lettering. Off-center strikes. If the coin was struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing, it can be worth a significant amount. Broad-struck coins. These coins were struck without the proper collar, making them appear stretched or distorted. Clipped planchet errors. If part of the coin's edge is missing due to a mistake in the minting process, it can be highly collectible. Special features in composition. Most 1980 pennies are made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams. However, some rare pennies were struck on different planchets, such as those intended for dimes or foreign coins. If you find a 1980 penny with an unusual weight or composition, it could be a one-of-a-kind error worth thousands. Record-breaking auction sale, $80,881. One of the most exciting things about the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is that a rare specimen in pristine condition sold at auction for an unbelievable $80,881. That's more than most people earn in a year. The coin in question was in MS68 condition, which means it was nearly flawless, with a perfect luster, sharp strike, and no visible damage. These kinds of coins are extremely rare because most pennies from everyday circulation suffer scratches, dings, and discoloration. Collectors and numismatists are willing to pay high prices for such rare coins because they are nearly impossible to find in such pristine condition. How to identify a valuable 1980 no-mint mark penny. If you want to check if you have a valuable 1980 penny, follow these steps. Look for the date and mint mark. A rare 1980 penny should have no mint mark under the date. Examine the coin's condition. A coin in brilliant uncirculated BU, or mint state, MS, condition is much more valuable than a worn-out penny. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to look for doubling in the lettering, off-center strikes, or any unusual features. Weigh the coin. If your penny weighs more or less than 3.11 grams, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet. Get it professionally graded. If you believe your penny is rare, send it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional grading. Current market value and other prices. Almost circulated 1980 pennies are worth only 1 to 5 cents. High-grade specimens or rare errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here's a breakdown. Circulated condition, G to VF 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated, MS60 MS64 $1 to $1.50 MS65 red, $100 to $300 MS67 red, $1,000 to $5,000 MS68 red, top grade up to $80, $881. If you find a rare double die error, off-center strike, or other major minting anomaly, your coin could be even more valuable. Check your pennies. So, there you have it. The 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could be worth a fortune, and if you have one in mint condition or with a rare error, you could be sitting on tens of thousands of dollars. Always check your change, look for key details, and if you think you have something special, get it graded by a professional. Have you ever found a rare penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we have an exciting discovery. The 1982 Lincoln penny that could be worth an astonishing $82,367. That's right. This small copper coin, which many people overlook, has become a collector's dream. But what makes this 1982 penny so special? What should you look for? And how can you tell if you have a rare one in your collection? Stick around because we are diving deep into the history, the unique characteristics, and of course, the current market value of this rare Lincoln cent. Let's get started. History of the 1982 D Lincoln Penny. Before we discuss its value, let's take a moment to appreciate the history behind this fascinating coin. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It has been in circulation ever since, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Now, the 1982 D Lincoln penny belongs to a very special transitional year in coin minting. The U.S. Mint made a huge change in 1982 by switching from solid copper pennies to copper-plated zinc pennies. This was due to the rising cost of copper. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, but after mid-1982, the composition changed to 97.5% zinc with a thin 2.5% copper coating. This transition led to multiple varieties of the 1982 penny, including small date copper, small date zinc, large date copper, large date zinc, and, of course, we have the 1982 D copper penny, which is the star of today's discussion. Why is the 1982 D Lincoln penny worth so much? Most 1982 D pennies are made of zinc, which is very common. However, some were mistakenly struck in solid copper, making them incredibly rare. The 1982 D large date copper penny is one of the rarest varieties, and collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. But why is this error so valuable? Here's why. Mint mistake. The U.S. Mint was supposed to stop making copper pennies in Denver by 1982, yet a few slipped through the cracks. Extremely rare. Only a handful of these have been found, making them one of the scarcest Lincoln cents in existence. Collector demand. Coin collectors love era coins and transitional varieties, driving the price sky high. High grade condition. If your penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth even more. How to identify a valuable 1982 D penny. If you're wondering whether you have the rare 1982 D copper penny, follow these steps. Small blue diamond. Step 1. Check for the D mint mark. Look right below the year 1982 on the obverse front of the coin. If there is a D mint mark, that means it was minted in Denver. Small blue diamond. Step 2. Identify the date style. This coin exists in large date and small date varieties. The valuable one is the large date copper penny. To check, the 2 in the date should have a flat base, large date. The 8 and 2 should appear bold and evenly aligned. Small blue diamond. Step 3. Weight test. This is the most important step. A regular zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. The rare copper penny weighs 3.11 grams. You can use a digital scale to check the weight. If your 1982 D penny weighs 3.11 grams, congratulations. You might have a fortune in your hands. Record-breaking auction sales. Now, let's talk about the highest price ever paid for this rare penny. In 2021, a 1982 D large date copper penny was sold for an unbelievable $82,367 at auction. That's right. A single penny sold for more than the price of a brand new luxury car. Here are some other notable sales. PCGS MS65 red $50, 000 PCGS MS64 red $30, 000 PCGS 55 Australian dollars $10, 000. The value of these coins depends on their grade and condition. If you have one in near perfect condition, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. Where to sell a rare 1982 D copper penny. If you think you have one of these rare pennies, don't rush to spend it. Instead, here's what you should do. Get it authenticated. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Consult an expert. Reach out to a local coin dealer or numismatist to verify its authenticity. List it for auction. Rare coins sell best at auctions like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, or Stack's Bowers. Join coin collector communities. Websites like CoinTalk, Reddit's r/coins, and the PCGS forums can provide valuable insights. Could you have a hidden treasure? So, there you have it. The 1982 D large date copper penny is one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in U.S. history. If you have one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Make sure to check your change, search through old coin rolls, and weigh any 1982 D pennies you come across. You never know, you might just find a treasure worth over $82,000. Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin videos. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny in your collection. Happy hunting, and see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love discovering rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. Today, we have an exciting find that could be hiding in your pocket change. We're talking about the 1983 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, a simple-looking coin that has turned into a numismatic treasure. Would you believe that this penny is worth up to $86,561 in today's market? That's right. A single penny that could change your life. In this video, we'll dive into its history, key features, minting errors, and how you can determine if you have one of these valuable coins. So, let's get started. History of the 1983 D Lincoln penny. To understand why this penny is so valuable, let's take a trip back to 1983. By this time, the U.S. Mint had already switched from producing pennies with a 95% copper composition to the copper-plated zinc planchet that we see today. This transition happened in 1982 due to rising copper costs. The 1983 pennies, including the Denver-minted ones, were struck using this new copper-plated zinc composition. However, the 1983 penny series became special due to a rare variety known as the 1983 double die reverse, which significantly impacted its value. Additionally, some pennies from this year were struck on the wrong planchets, making them even more rare and desirable among collectors. The Denver Mint, which produced the 1983 D penny, was responsible for striking millions of these coins. In total, 6,467,199,428 pennies were minted at the Denver facility. However, only a handful of these have been discovered with rare errors or pristine conditions that command high values. Why is this coin worth so much money? Now, you might be wondering, if billions of these coins were made, why is this particular 1983 D penny worth $86,561? Well, the answer lies in a few factors. Mint errors. Certain 1983 D pennies were struck with rare doubling errors, making them unique and highly collectible. Wrong planchet strikes. Some were mistakenly struck on copper planchets instead of the zinc ones. Condition and grade. High-grade examples with no wear and tear, graded as MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch astonishing prices at auctions. Collector demand. The 1983 D penny has gained legendary status due to its rarity, and collectors are willing to pay huge amounts to own one. Valuable errors to look for. If you want to check whether you have a valuable 1983 D penny, here are the most important mint errors and varieties to look for. 1983 double die reverse, DDR. This is the most famous error for 1983 pennies. Look for strong doubling in the lettering on the reverse side, particularly in United States of America, 1 cent, and E pluribus unum. If you spot a clear doubling effect, you might have a coin worth thousands. Off-metal strikes. Some 1983 D pennies were mistakenly struck on copper planchets instead of the standard zinc planchets. To test if your penny is copper, weigh it using a precise scale. A normal zinc penny should weigh 2.5 grams, while a copper one weighs 3.11 grams. If yours weighs 3.11 grams, you could be holding a fortune. Die cracks and cuds. Some 1983 D pennies showed die cracks or raised blobs of metal due to worn-out dies. While these errors may not be worth as much as double die errors, they can still increase the value of your coin. Off-center strikes. If your penny is visibly off-center and missing parts of the design, it could be another rare variety collectors seek. Current market value. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part. The market value of the 1983 D penny today. The highest recorded sale of a 1983 D penny with a double die reverse was a staggering $86,561 at a professional auction. But even if your penny isn't the rarest variety, it can still be worth a good amount depending on its condition. Circulated pennies. worn out ones, are usually worth 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated pennies, shiny, nowhere, can be worth $20 to $100. MS65 plus graded pennies can fetch $500 to $5,000. Extremely rare varieties, such as the 1983 D double die reverse or off metal copper strikes, have sold for $10,000 to over $86,000. How to check if you have a valuable 1983 D penny? If you want to find out whether you own one of these valuable coins, follow these simple steps. Look at the mint mark. Your coin must have a D mint mark below the date. Examine the reverse side. Check for doubling in the letters United States of America and 1 cent. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope for a better look. Weigh your coin. If your penny weighs 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams, it could be an ultra-rare copper strike. Inspect for other errors. Check for off-center strikes, die cracks, and other unusual features. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect your penny is rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade its condition. Where to sell your valuable 1983 D penny, if you discover that you own one of these rare pennies, there are several ways to sell it for top dollar. Coin auctions. Websites like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers are the best places to sell rare coins. eBay and online marketplaces. You can list your coin for sale and attract collectors worldwide. Local coin dealers. Visit a reputable coin shop to get an appraisal. Coin shows and conventions. Attend coin expos where collectors and dealers actively buy rare coins. The 1983 D Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but as we've seen today, it can be worth a small fortune if it has the right errors or is in top condition. Whether you're a collector or just someone who enjoys searching for treasure in pocket change, this is one penny you don't want to overlook. So, go check your old coin jars, wallets, and piggy banks. You might just have a hidden gem worth $86,561. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Drop a comment below and let me know if you found any rare pennies in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we talk about rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. In today's video, we're diving into an incredibly valuable penny, the 1985 no mint mark Lincoln 1 cent coin, which has sold for an astonishing $78,722. Yes, you heard that right. This common-looking penny could make you rich. So, stick around to find out why this coin is so special, how you can identify it, and what makes it worth so much money. History of the 1985 Lincoln cent. Before we get into the value, let's take a look at the history of the 1985 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse design, featuring Lincoln's profile, was created by Victor David Brenner, and it has remained largely unchanged for over a century. By the time 1985 rolled around, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of Lincoln cents each year. However, what makes this particular penny stand out is that it has no mint mark, which is a key factor in its rarity. Normally, Lincoln cents struck in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, but certain era coins or special varieties from this year can be worth a fortune. Why is the 1985 no mint mark penny so valuable? The real reason this coin is worth so much lies in its rarity and special errors. There are a few key factors that make the 1985 no mint mark Lincoln cent a highly sought-after coin among collectors. Rare minting error. Some 1985 pennies were struck on a copper planchet instead of the standard zinc-coated planchet. This happened due to a transition phase when the U.S. Mint was switching materials. If you find a 1985 penny that weighs around 3.1 grams, instead of the standard 2.5 grams, you might have a rare transitional error, die variety and doubling. Another major factor that can make a 1985 penny extremely valuable is a double die obverse, DDO, or reverse, DDR. This means that during the minting process, the die shifted slightly, creating a noticeable doubling effect on letters and numbers. Some of the best places to check for doubling are in the words, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1985. Perfect condition, high MS grades. Coin grading plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. A 1985 penny that is in MS 67 or MS 68 condition, mint state, can bring in thousands of dollars at auction. These are pennies that have little to no wear and maintain a bright, shiny luster. Off-center strikes and broad strikes. Some rare 1985 pennies were struck off-center or with an unusual broad strike, making them highly collectible. If your penny has an off-center design but still shows the full date, you could be sitting on a jackpot coin. How to identify a valuable 1985 penny. If you want to check whether your 1985 no mint mark Lincoln cent is worth big money, follow these steps. Small blue diamond, check the weight. Use a digital scale to see if your penny weighs 3.1 grams instead of 2.5 grams. If it does, you may have a rare copper planchet error. Small blue diamond, look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to inspect Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1985 for doubling. Small blue diamond, examine for off-center strikes. If your coin is not perfectly centered but still shows the full date, this is a rare minting error. Small blue diamond, evaluate condition. If your penny has full details, no scratches, and has a strong luster, it might be in mint state, which significantly increases its value. Small blue diamond, get it graded. If you think you have a rare or high-grade 1985 penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and condition. Auction record and market value. Now, let's talk about how much this penny has sold for at auctions. The current market value for a high-grade 1985 no mint mark Lincoln cent can go up to $78,722. Here are some actual auction results. White heavy check mark, a 1985 Lincoln cent graded MS 68 by PCGS, sold for $78,722 because of its exceptional condition and rarity. White heavy check mark, a double die obverse, DDO, 1985 penny, sold for over $35,000 due to the unique doubling on the lettering. White heavy check mark, a 1985 off-center strike penny, sold for $15,000 due to its minting error. This proves that rare 1985 pennies can be incredibly valuable if you find the right features. Where to find one? If you're wondering where you can find a rare and valuable 1985 no mint mark penny, here are a few tips. Check your pocket change. Believe it or not, valuable coins still show up in circulation. Check your pennies carefully. Coin rolls from banks. You can buy rolls of pennies from the bank and search through them for rare finds. This is known as coin roll hunting and has led to some amazing discoveries. Estate sales and flea markets. Sometimes, people sell old collections without realizing their true value. Estate sales and flea markets are great places to look. Online coin auctions. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stax Bowers often have rare 1985 pennies up for bidding. Local coin shops. Visit a local coin dealer and ask if they have any 1985 Lincoln cents in stock. You never know what you might find, so there you have it. The 1985 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a coin that could be worth an eye-popping $78,722. If you have one, be sure to check its weight, condition, and any potential minting errors. And if you think you found a rare one, get it graded. You could be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more rare and valuable coin discoveries, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love coins and discovering rare finds worth thousands of dollars, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into an incredible discovery. The 1987 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, which has shocked collectors with a recent auction sale of $19,652. Could you have one of these rare pennies hiding in your pocket or coin jar? Stick around, and let's find out what makes this coin so valuable. History of the 1987 D Lincoln penny. Before we get into the details of why this penny is worth so much, let's take a quick look at its history. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln. The 1987 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark just below the date. That year, the Denver Mint produced 4.2 billion pennies. Yes, billions! So, how does a coin from such a massive mintage end up being worth nearly $20,000? Let's break it down. What makes the 1987 D penny valuable? Most 1987 D pennies are worth just face value, 1 cent. However, some rare specimens stand out due to their condition, errors, or unique characteristics. The key factors that determine the value of a 1987 D penny include mint errors. Some pennies have major errors that make them extremely valuable. High-grade condition. Coins with a high MS, mint state, grade, like MS 67 or higher, can fetch thousands at auctions. Unique features. Certain variations or mistakes in the minting process increase demand among collectors. Let's go over these factors in more detail. Rare errors that increase value. Coin errors can turn an ordinary penny into a jackpot. Here are some of the most sought-after 1987 D penny errors that can be worth serious money. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice, causing visible doubling on Lincoln's face, the date, or lettering. A clear and strong DDO error can make your penny worth thousands. Off-center strikes. If the coin's design is misaligned and part of the image is missing, it can sell for hundreds to thousands depending on the percentage of the off-center strike. Repunched mint mark, RPM. Some 1987 D pennies have a repunched D mint mark, meaning the D was stamped multiple times slightly off position. Broad strike error. This happens when the coin is struck without the retaining collar, making it appear wider and flatter than normal. These errors are rare and highly collectible. If you spot any of these errors on your 1987 D penny, you could be holding a small fortune. Condition and grade. The key to value. Even without an error, a 1987 D penny can be valuable if it is in exceptional condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 70 being a flawless, perfect coin. Here's how condition affects value. Circulated condition, worn, scratches, damage, worth 1 cent. MS 60, MS 64. Average mint state, minor imperfections, worth $1. 50 MS 65, MS 66. High mint state, few blemishes, worth $100. 500 MS 67 plus. Near perfect condition, rare find, worth $10. 000 plus. The highest graded 1987 D penny sold at auction for $19,652, making it one of the most expensive Lincoln pennies from the 1980s. How to find a valuable 1987 D penny. Now that you know what to look for, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? Here are some tips. Check your change. Always inspect pennies you receive in cash transactions. Search old coin rolls. Many collectors search through rolls of pennies from banks, hoping to find high-grade or error coins. Use a magnifying glass to spot small errors like doubling, repunched mint marks, or die cracks. Invest in coin grading. If you think you have a high-grade penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Where to sell your 1987 D penny. If you discover a rare 1987 D Lincoln penny, here's where you can sell it. Coin auctions. Professional auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers attract serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. eBay or online marketplaces. If your coin is valuable but not worth thousands, selling on eBay can be a good option. Local coin dealers. A reputable coin shop can offer you an instant price. But make sure to research fair market values first. Coin shows and expos. These events bring collectors together and can help you negotiate the best price. The 1987 D Lincoln penny is proof that even a modern coin can be worth thousands. While most pennies from this year are only worth face value, those with rare errors or in high-grade condition can fetch incredible prices, up to $19,652 at auction. So, take a moment and check your pocket change, coin jars, or old collections. You might be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Also, let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating and valuable modern penny, the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but certain rare variations have made it highly sought after by collectors, with some selling for an astonishing $17,987 in today's market. Make sure you watch until the end so you don't miss out on crucial details that could turn your spare change into a fortune. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your collection. History of the 2001 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent series has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin initially featured his famous wheat ears reverse, which was later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. The 2001 Lincoln penny was struck with the same Lincoln Memorial reverse, a design that lasted until 2008, before being replaced by the Shield reverse in 2010. This penny was minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but the Philadelphia version does not carry a mint mark. While millions were produced, what makes certain 2001 no-mint mark pennies valuable are specific errors, varieties, and high-grade conditions that make them worth way more than 1 cent. What makes the 2001 no-mint mark penny valuable? So, what's so special about the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln cent? While most of these pennies are only worth face value, certain key factors determine their true collector's value. Minting errors. Some 2001 pennies have major minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, missing letters, or clipped planchets. These rare errors can significantly boost the coin's value. High-grade condition, MS65 and above. If you have a 2001 Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Rare die varieties. Certain double die obverse, DDO, and double die reverse, DDR, varieties have been identified, making them highly desirable among collectors. Full red color, RD, designation. Lincoln cents with a full red, RD, luster tend to command the highest prices. Coins that appear brown or slightly worn sell for much less. 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny errors to look for. If you want to know whether your 2001 Lincoln penny is valuable, check for these rare errors and varieties. Double die obverse, DDO, look for doubling on the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date. 2001. If you see this doubling under magnification, your penny could be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Double die reverse, DDR, check the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. If the pillars or the words, United States of America, appear doubled, you have a rare and valuable error coin. Off-center strikes. If the design is noticeably off-center but the date is still visible, your coin could be worth between $100 and $1,000 depending on how dramatic the error is. Clipped planchet error. If a portion of the coin appears to be clipped or missing due to an error during the minting process, collectors may pay several $100s for it. Die cracks or cuds. If your penny has raised lines or blobs of metal along the rim or design, it could be the result of a die crack or cud. These types of errors can bring in $50 to $500 depending on severity. Grading and market value of the 2001 no-mint mark penny. Now, let's talk about how much your 2001 Lincoln penny could be worth today. Coin values depend heavily on grade, rarity, and demand. Here's a breakdown of the potential values. Circulated condition, G4 to VF30. These are common and typically worth 1 cent to $0.50. Uncirculated, MS60 to MS64 coins in this condition can sell for $5 to $1.50. Brilliant uncirculated, MS65 and above. If your coin is in superb condition with no scratches or blemishes, it can be worth $100 to $500. Mint state, MS67 Plus or higher coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare and can fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000. Error coins and rare varieties. Special error coins, such as a double die or off-center strike, have sold for $5,000 to $17,987 in auctions. One record-breaking sale of a 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in near-perfect condition reached $17,987, making it one of the highest-valued pennies from the 21st century. Where to sell your 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? If you think you have a rare 2001 Lincoln penny, you'll want to authenticate and grade it before selling. Here are the best ways to sell your coin for maximum profit: eBay and online auctions. Many collectors look for rare pennies on eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections. Coin dealers and shops. Visit a local coin dealer or pawn shop to get an estimated value. Coin shows and conventions. Attending a coin show is a great way to connect with serious collectors. Third-party grading services. Get your coin graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. For authentication. Is your 2001 Lincoln penny worth a fortune? So, is your 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth thousands of dollars? It all depends on its condition, errors, and rarity. If you have a high-grade, error coin, you could be sitting on a jackpot coin worth up to $17,987. Check your loose change, old coin rolls, and piggy banks because you never know when you might stumble upon a valuable hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a valuable coin update. Let me know in the comments if you have any rare Lincoln pennies in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about a modern penny that might just be hiding in your pocket change, the 2003 Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. Believe it or not, this coin has been sold at auction for an astonishing $11,000. That's right, a penny worth thousands of dollars. In this video, we'll go over the history of this coin, what makes it so valuable, key errors to look for, and how you can identify if you have one of these rare pennies. So stick around until the end, because you won't want to miss this. History of the 2003 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The design we see on the 2003 penny follows the same pattern established in 1959, when the reverse was changed from the wheat ears design to the Lincoln Memorial. This design was created by Frank Gasparo and was used until 2008, when the U.S. Mint introduced 4 different reverse designs in 2009 to celebrate the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. The 2003 penny was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the small D mint mark below the date. This penny was struck in zinc with a thin copper coating, weighing 2.5 grams. Despite being a common modern coin, some rare examples have fetched thousands of dollars due to special minting errors and high-grade conditions. What makes this coin valuable? Now, let's get into the exciting part. What makes a 2003 penny worth up to $11,000? There are several factors that determine the value of this coin. Point 1. Condition and grading. The most valuable 2003 Lincoln pennies are those that have been preserved in mint state condition, meaning they show no wear and have sharp, clear details. Coins that are graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are the ones that can fetch top dollar at auctions. A standard circulated penny may only be worth face value, but a near-perfect specimen can be worth thousands. Point 2. Minting errors. Mint errors play a huge role in the value of rare coins, and the 2003 penny is no exception. Some of the most valuable errors for this coin include double die errors. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly off alignment, causing a doubling effect, particularly in the date, lettering, or Lincoln's features. These coins can be worth several hundred to thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. If the coin was struck off-center during the minting process, it can lead to an incomplete design. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin becomes. Broad-struck coins. This happens when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing the edges to expand outward. Broad-struck pennies can be quite valuable, especially in high grades. Die cracks and cuds. These are caused by wear and tear on the coin dies, leading to raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface. Depending on the size and placement, these can be worth a few $100s. Auction record and current market value. One of the most impressive sales of a 2003 D Lincoln penny happened at a major coin auction, where a collector paid a staggering $11,000 for a near-perfect example. This coin was graded MS68RD, meaning it had a nearly flawless red luster and incredible sharpness and detail. In the current market, the value of a 2003 D penny depends largely on its grade and whether it has any minting errors. Here's a breakdown of its estimated value. Circulated condition, 1 cent to $0.05 MS65, mint state red, around $25 to $50 MS67, mint state red, high grade, $500 to $1,000 MS68, mint state red, ultra high grade, $5,000 to $11,000 plus so. If you happen to find a shiny, uncirculated 2003 D penny, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Even if it doesn't reach the highest value, a well-preserved coin can still be worth much more than face value. How to check if you have a valuable 2003 D penny? If you want to check if you have a valuable 2003 D Lincoln penny, follow these steps. Look for the D mint mark. This is located just below the year 2003 on the obverse front of the coin. If your coin does not have a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia, which generally has lower value. Examine the condition. If the coin is bright red with no visible wear, you might have a high-grade example. Use a magnifying glass. Check for errors like doubling in the date, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Weigh the coin. A standard 2003 D penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it weighs significantly more or less, it could be an error coin. Get it graded. If you believe you have a rare 2003 D penny, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. This will help determine its true market value. Where to sell a rare 2003 D penny? If you discover that you have a valuable 2003 D Lincoln penny, there are several ways to sell it. Online auctions, websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections allow collectors to bid on rare coins. Coin dealers, local coin shops and professional dealers can assess the value and offer you a fair price. Coin shows. Attending a coin show is a great way to connect with buyers and collectors looking for rare pennies. Online coin forums. Platforms like CoinTalk and PCGS forums have experienced collectors who may be interested in purchasing your rare coin. So there you have it. The 2003 D Lincoln 1-cent penny coin might seem like just another modern penny, but in the right condition, it can be worth an incredible $11,000. Whether it's due to minting errors, high-grade condition, or rarity, this penny is definitely one to look out for in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare penny in your change? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we talk about rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. If you love collecting coins or just want to know which pennies could make you rich, then you're in the right place. Today, we have an exciting topic that might surprise you. We are talking about the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Yes, you heard that right, a coin from just a few years ago that has been sold for as much as $9,999. Could you have one of these rare pennies in your collection or even in your pocket? Stick around because we're going to dive deep into its history, what makes it valuable, and how you can check if you have one of these rare coins now. Let's start with a little bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909 when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, there have been several changes in the design and composition of the penny, including the shift from copper to zinc-coated copper in 1982. But despite these changes, the Lincoln penny remains one of the most widely used and collected coins in the United States. The 2016 penny is part of the Shield design series, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. The shield on the reverse of the penny symbolizes Lincoln's efforts to preserve the Union during the Civil War. While most 2016 pennies are just worth 1 cent, there are some extremely rare era varieties that have made this particular penny worth thousands of dollars. So, what makes the 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, errors, and high-grade condition. Most pennies minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, which means that a standard 2016 penny without a mint mark is not necessarily rare. However, certain era coins and coins in perfect condition have fetched high prices at auctions. One of the most valuable errors found on the 2016 Lincoln penny is the doubled die obverse, where some letters and numbers appear to have a doubled effect. This kind of error happens during the minting process when the coin is struck twice, slightly off-center, creating a noticeable doubling effect on parts of the design, such as the date, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait. If you have a 2016 penny with doubling on the date, or the word Liberty, it could be worth a significant amount of money. Another valuable variety is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is not properly aligned with the edges of the coin. Depending on how off-center the strike is, some of these pennies can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. There are also cases where the penny was struck on the wrong planchet, meaning the metal blank used to make the coin was not the correct one. These kinds of minting mistakes are highly sought after by collectors and can drive up the value of a coin dramatically. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. Coin collectors use a grading system to determine the value of a coin. A coin in circulated condition, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions, will usually be worth only face value. However, if a coin is in uncirculated condition or has been professionally graded as a high MS-67 or MS-68 by services like PCGS or NGC, its value increases significantly. The highest auction prices for a 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny have been for coins in pristine condition with almost no scratches or signs of wear. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies? The first step is to closely examine any 2016 pennies you come across. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to look for any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or other unusual errors. If your penny appears to be in exceptional condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service for certification. Having your coin graded by PCGS or NGC can help authenticate its value and make it more desirable to collectors. Now, let's talk about the current market value of this coin. As of today, a regular 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny is still only worth 1 cent. However, high-grade specimens and era varieties have sold for anywhere between a few $100s to nearly $10,000. The most expensive recorded sale for a 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny was an astonishing $9,999. Imagine finding one of these coins in your pocket change and turning it into a small fortune. It's definitely worth taking the time to check your coins carefully. If you're looking to sell a valuable 2016 penny, there are a few options available. You can try selling it on online auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions, where collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins. Another option is to take it to a coin dealer or coin show, where experts can assess its value and potentially make you an offer on the spot. Just be sure to do your research and compare offers before selling your coin, as prices can vary depending on the buyer and market demand. So, what are the chances that you have one of these valuable 2016 Lincoln pennies? While they are rare, it's not impossible to find one in your pocket change, especially if you regularly check your coins. Many people have found valuable coins simply by paying close attention to the money they use every day. It only takes a few seconds to check your change, but that small effort could lead to a big payday, and that's why it's so important to stay informed about rare coins and their potential value. Coin collecting isn't just a fun hobby, it can also be a profitable one. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who loves the thrill of treasure hunting, There's always something new to discover in the world of coins. Before we wrap up, let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin in your pocket change. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content about rare and valuable coins. If you found this video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends and family so they can start checking their change too. Who knows, the next big discovery could be just a penny away. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting!